Welcome to Friday Flip on the Becoming You Again podcast. Every Friday, I take your divorce problems, conundrums, and questions and do a quick flip around to empower you to show up as the best you after divorce. All right, today I am answering Natalie's question about co-parenting. She says, how do you deal with the heartbreak of terrible co-parenting? How do you function past the sadness of what you had hoped co-parenting would be and what you had hoped the relationship between the kids and the dad would be? Natalie, thank you for this question. The first place that you need to start is to allow yourself to be sad about this. Often we think that if we're sad about something that we need to change how we're feeling, and that's just not true. There are some things that we want to be sad about. You are allowed to recognize that your co-parenting relationship and the relationship that your kids have with their dad isn't great. And it's something that you want to be sad about. Sadness and disappointment are feelings that you can feel, and they will actually move through you when you process them, when you allow them. Sadness won't keep you stuck if you process it and allow it. But if you resist the sadness, often that sadness will turn to anger, which will keep you stuck. It will keep you spinning and in a place where you think that you have to fix the situation or change your ex to make things better or to feel better or to make your kids feel something. And that's not even possible, right? We know we can't change X. So to prevent yourself from getting into that space, I want you to stay in the sadness and I want you to allow it and process through it. If you don't know how to process through, I want you to go listen to my podcast episode on how to process through emotions. But I don't want you to be in a hurry to get rid of the sadness. Because once you've allowed the sadness, you will get to a place where you can accept your ex for who he is. You will be able to accept your co-parenting relationship for what it is, not what you wish that it was. And when you get to that place, then you don't make it mean that something has gone wrong for you or for your kids. When you can open up to the acceptance of what is, that is when you will feel peace and freedom. Thank you so much for this question, Natalie. I will talk to you guys next week. That's your Friday Flip. Stay tuned for the weekly podcast episode that comes out every Monday. And remember, if you want more one-on-one help from me as your divorce coach to help you create an even better life than when you were married, then you need to schedule your free consult with me by going to www.KarenNelsonCoaching.com. Remember, that's Karen with an I.